Look, there's a butterfly, happy as Larry. Happy as Larry. Alive and kicking and happy. And just up here, whereabouts? Whereabouts? Can we find it? There it is. Look. Look, it's trapped in a web. It's stuck. It's going to be eaten by a spider. It's upside down too. I've noticed that butterflies have sex with one partner upside down. I suppose that could be considered a bit kinky. Moths do too, I've noticed. Anyway, that's someone's supper. It's someone's supper. And look, here we have butterflies caught in the web. But if you read the Ishmael book, The Story of Bee, or the other Ishmael books too, by Daniel Quinn, they talk about, well, the hologram of life, and how all of us are being eaten, one of us by the other. It's a sort of a food chain, but yes, as I understand it, it doesn't really have a top of the chain. We human beings think we're on the top, but apart from sharks, sharks and alligators, of course, we think we're on the top, but the food chain doesn't really have a top at all, as I understand it. It sort of stretches in all directions, but look at them struggling. Look at that. I'm not going to interfere though, because I know the spider will go without its supper, won't it? The spider could miss out on its supper. But it is a food chain, yes. And even human beings are being eaten, yes. In one way or another. I learnt a lot off YouTube. From Ishmael people like Daniel, ghostwriter Daniel and Playbird. They put me onto the Ishmael books. They're very good. I recommend you read them too. I'm not an expert, of course, but, well, anyway. I like to understand things as much as I can understand them. I think I'm being eaten by a mosquito now. I am. There's Mrs. Spider. Is that her husband, the little one, is it? Look at her in the afternoon sun. Perhaps she's waiting for a butterfly. I suppose she'll eat her husband too when she's finished with him. She's a feminist, of course. Yes. She doesn't mess about. She knows who's boss. She knows who wears the pants. She's got a beautiful web. Let's see if we can get the web glistening in the sunlight, can we? Maybe not. Beautiful web she's got anyway. She's outside my house. Here's another butterfly caught in the web. I suppose if it's like that, half, not completely wound up, it's liable to attract another butterfly, isn't it? For the spider's supper. And they do have nice webs, don't they? And all that beautiful weaving. All that lovely weaving, it's beautiful. I suppose spiders have to eat too. They do. I suppose spiders have rights as much as butterflies do. Not something I usually like to think about. I'd prefer to think about being a free butterfly. I'm the butterfly boy. Look at the web. It's the web of life of which we're all part. Human beings are only part of the web of life. We're not the whole of it, are we? Although we like to think we are. Yes, you show him who's boss. Show him who's boss. Go on. Show him who's bloody boss. Show him who's boss.